Are you embracing the power of self-mentoring? Grand Rising, my friends. Congratulations, you made it another day. My name is Mark Brown. I help men over 50 bounce back after loss, addiction, and setbacks using faith and simple tips, tricks, and tools that work if you apply them, including myself. So today I want to talk about something that really gets overlooked sometimes, right? It's on our personal journeys, our spiritual journeys, whatever you're up to in life. It's the power of self-mentoring. Like, what happens after? Like, it's great to have mentors, role models, but what happens in between? If you go to a weekend getaway or a seminar or a training or you read that book, what are you doing in between that part? Because we all benefit from those things and you all get pumped up and motivated, but what are you doing in between? That's where self-mentoring comes into play. It's your daily mode of operations, your daily disciplines, like your podcast. What are you reading? What are you putting into place to keep things fresh in alignment with what your goals and purposes are? There's three things that you want to be aware of: your self-awareness, your goal setting, and continuous learning. So self-awareness is very important. I talk about it all the time. The more you aware things, you bring it to light, the more you can address it. So think about what your strengths are. Like, one of my strengths is, like, I can be anywhere and anything and be in any situation and talk with people and instantly relate to them and listen. Certain patterns that I know that show up in my life is my relationship with money, my relationship with taking action, my relationship with getting easily distracted. I know I get easily distracted and it sets me off my goal. So the more I'm aware of that, the more I'm like, all right, wait, I got to refresh and refocus. So think about these things. Ask yourself these questions. Take a few minutes and sit back and reflect. Are you living in alignment with what you want to have? I'm not perfect. I'm just taking a step because I'm solving problems for people that there's big problems out there. Like with what's going on in the economy, people over 50, there's over 61% of people who don't have enough money for retirement. So I'm in alignment with that. What about your faith? I'm sharing ideas and thoughts, and we're building teams to help people along the way, not by yourself, with people that are out for the same thing. And everybody needs to have that. We all need to have income to live, right? So these are just one of the things that I do. A new channel that I'm creating. That's a whole new thing to get messages out to help people. So what are you doing? Who are you helping? Who are you receiving? I mean, God gives us all the wisdom that we want as long as you're open to listening to it, and those things will come. But you have to pause long enough to hear it and listen to it. So all of the things that I share about are all in alignment with what you're up to. Anybody can apply these things, and that's where goal setting comes into play. You have to create a plan. How many people are you going to reach out to each day? How many relationships are you going to build? And who can you serve? Where do you want to grow in? What are you up to? Think about that. What's the plan? It could be healing your relationship with your spouse. It could be with your friends. It could be creating financial wisdom. It could be taking a walk deeper in whatever your faith is. You have to have a plan to kind of get that things clear. You have to become clear, set achievable, attainable goals, and each little brick. I've spoken about this. Each little step brings the big thing. There's one little. I said this the other day to a friend. I say this all the time. Like, if you see this big elephant, you can't eat an elephant in one bite, but you have to take those little small steps, and that's where celebrating small wins really makes a difference, and celebrating yourself. And if you do this on a consistent basis over time, everything's going to come into fruition, and each step is a learning and growing experience. So you're not drifting. I've said this before. If you're a ship without a rudder, you're just going to crash into the wall. But if you have a direction, if you get off alignment, you got to reset your alignment, right? And you have to move forward with your purpose. Excuse me, I just had a sneeze attack. So that's where continuous learning comes into play. This is where, like, when I'm driving, I'll put on a podcast. Could be Ed Milet. Could be Mel Robbins is really good. All of these things. Reading a book. What do you like? Book work. Are you doing things that have challenges? Like, see all the book work, and are you posing yourselves questions? Stay hungry on what you're up to. Always learn from someone who's better than you, who has achieved what you have, and then mimic and apply it to your own way, and do the necessary steps that they're doing, whatever it is you're up to, And I share this with my daughter all the time. Like, she loves photography, so I said, Autumn, go reach out to one of your favorite photographers and ask for help. Ask them to teach you. Look for people who have what you want, and apply what they teach. And that's where mentoring and taking those steps will absolutely excel you in whatever you're up to. Learning and growing each and every day. I learn something new each and every day. Stay fresh. It keeps you alive. It doesn't keep you in the comfort zone, which is a false sense of security, and it's a slow way of dying, in my opinion. So stay vibrant, stay fresh, and even doing these. What am I on day 84 right now? This was a personal challenge for me to get out there and share. If one of these tools that I'm sharing with you can help just one person, just one more, like, that's all that matters to me. That's my purpose, that's my vision, that's it. I just want to serve people. That's what it's all about. And it's been just wonderful to have this and continue to go forward, and it builds your confidence in who you are and what you're up to, and not caring about the result. Of course, I want people to take this and apply it to their lives, because it matters. It doesn't matter what age you are if you take these tools and apply them. It's just lifelong lessons, and you just have to take the step. Because I found myself sometimes, I found myself not taking action. I have a lot of stuff in my brain, right? I was called what they call, as 𝐒𝐥𝐿 says, I've been lifelong consuming but not applying. And if you don't apply what you know, then nothing's going to happen. So, the final thought here is this: self-mentoring is not about having it all figured out. There's progress, not perfection. Be imperfectly perfect. Go for what you want. Share your heart, coming from the heart. And if you're genuinely trying to serve and help people, things and people will come across your path. The right people will come across. And don't be attached to your results. If you're sharing whatever you're up to in life genuinely, from your heart, and you know your purpose, and you're not out to hurt, cajole, scheme, scam, intentionally harm people, then you're doing something good. Anybody who's upset with that, they have to look in the mirror. Remember, hurt people, because that's what they do. They're just unaware of what's going on inside them, and they're usually deep-seated roots, and I'm still unplugging the roots. And that's where the constant, continuous unfolding over time of yourself comes into play, and applying those things. So, you have to take full ownership of wherever you are in the moment. No matter where you are right now in life, you look in the mirror, you've created all the good and all the bad. You have to take responsibility where you are, and take ownership, acknowledge it, make amends, say you're sorry, forgive yourself, forgive people who've hurt or betrayed you in the past. People are people, human beings hurt people. We all do, I have. You can clean up all the messes you created, but you also live into. You got you to where you are right now. You can also get you out of where you are right now. And aligning yourself with groups of people that are in alignment with what you're up to, with the same like minds, that's where it all happens. And there's room everywhere. You just have to seek, and you shall find the truth. And one thing that's given me peace, and I will say this forever, and it's changed my life in ways I can't. For the last 2.5 years, I've been delving deep into learning the Bible, and just all of the sayings in there. And it's amazing to me that, like, in the past, I was like, that's all baloney. But everything that I've read, and that's why I put a quote down there, you can live into each one of these passages. I know people are, look at Mark, he's quoting scripture, this, that, and the other. That's fine. But there's truth in each one, and it's absolutely, it's so peaceful. Does it mean everything's great all the time? No, but it gives me that full sense of peace. It's unexplainable, and I just love it. So, hope you got some valuable information here. It's just a powerful place to be and stand. If you, I'd love to know your thoughts on this. So, if you got any value to this, please share this with someone. I know that, I know that you're worthy, you're loved, you matter, and someone is definitely counting on you. And I hope you got some value, like I said, out of this. Please share it. I'd love to know your thoughts. And have an amazing, amazing day today. And I'll see you on the next video. If you want to talk about anything, people have been reaching out to me all over the place, and I just love it. Thank you for all those who have. Thank you for everyone that's locking arms with us, because it's just fun. It's fun to see people grow, and that's what it's all about. That's what moves, touches, and inspires me. Is like to see people, like the light bulb go on. I'm like, wow, it's that simple. Yeah, it is. But our own thoughts always stop us from moving forward, and it's really not that tough. It really isn't. You just got to take the first step. In any event, I got distracted, went off on a tangent. Have an amazing day today. I love you, and I believe in you, and we'll talk soon. Bye bye.